Let's settle in. Here we are. Always just going through the practice. It's all we can do is come back to present time every day to reset. So let's get our root set. How is your root today? Are you feeling grounded? Can you easily settle in? Or some days it's hard. I know we're kind of swirling. So finding the earth beneath you. Mother Earth is happy to hold you. So feel your pelvis settle down. Left side, right side, tailbone in the middle. And feel that nice firm foundation. Take some big cleansing breaths, clearing out what's already happened today. Aligning your shoulders over your hips so we can stack the bones of our body to let them do their job, supporting us so we can find more ease in the tissues, the muscles. We just find that sweet spot of balance within ourselves. Check in with your heart today. Just imagine breathing from the heart space, front, sides, back of the heart, all around. The element is air. So we're trying to find a lightness in the heart, even when the world feels very heavy. We need to start with ourselves. We need to actually be the light, be love within ourselves that we want to see in the world. We hear it all the time. Gandhi was the one that really brought that to the world. Be the change we want to see. We have to be it. So how's your heart? Is it open today? Can we really feel love coming in to us? And then let it flow out into the world in all places. There's no way we can send love if we don't feel it. So feeling that open pathway. And let that heart energy, that love, compassion, joy rise up through the neck and throat and then into the mind. That thinking mind that's very limited compared to the heart. Let the heart light shine through the mind in all directions. Sending it out into all areas of this world and beyond. Just infinite light, infinite love, compassion. Right? Set your new intention for this new day. And then let's start to move. Inhale, front body forward. Exhale around. Let's get into all sides. Waking it all up. Keeping the core strong for stability to help create the movement. Right. And reverse it. Great, then back to center. Relax your shoulders. Let's take the arms to the sky, lengthening the sides. Exhale, swing them straight back. Anchor those shoulder blades. So freeing the shoulders, checking in. Let's clasp the hands behind us. So again, always working with strength. We want to squeeze the shoulder blades together, press the palms together. Probably bend your elbows to do that. And then just open the front body a little bit more without just hanging out in your wrists or your elbows. So use your muscles. Open up the front body, big stretch. And then neutral, free the arms. Let's take some movement those big wings, letting the energy move through you. Eagle arms, right elbow under. That's working into the back body. And always round into the really tight spots. I can definitely feel it today, so just be gentle. And rise up. Open those big wings. Let the energy move all the way through. Wrists, fingers, little tips of each finger. All the joints, and then opposite. Weave it under. Connect. And again, rounding into yourself. Great. Open that up. Again, a few little twists. And then side body. So ground, right hand, inhale, up and over. And grounding, anchoring into both legs, both hips. Up and over, other side. Anchoring. One more each side. These usually feel nice. Counter gravity that's always pulling us down. Open up. Right. And center. Keep that lifting energy. Inhale, twisting to the right. Scoot your right hip back and breathe. Just really being aware of the belly as it's massaging the digestive organs. Spring is a good time to start lightening up and paying attention to digestion, as always, but we're kind of thawing the body. Great. And let's just work the neck a little bit. So keep your right shoulder back, look over your other shoulder. So chin parallel to the ground, wring out your neck. Any tightness there around the shoulders. Great, and then unwind everything. Find the middle, take a big breath right through the center. Grounding the hips, lifting through the sides. Inhale, up and over. Other side, left hip maybe scoots back. Breathe here. Yep, keeping left shoulder back and just gently rotate head around, looking over the other shoulder. Balance that out. Great. Unwind. Let's go one more time for the center. Always feels good to balance that out. Hands to the earth. Belly strong as you just gently stretch down your back. Anchor down into those hips as the head moves away from it. One more breath. Great. And roll yourself to tabletop. Set it up. All right. Inhale. Drop the belly. Look up. Exhale down your back. Press down. Release your head. And a few more. Inhaling, rising up. Exhaling down your back as you press down. Great. And center. Since we're really working for the focus of the heart, let's take the right arm out parallel to the ground. Inhale, twist to that big open side, reach high. Exhale, thread your needle through. And let's just settle in here. Head and shoulder rest. Press into the earth and twist here. One more breath. Then ground the left hand. Let's open up to the right again. Again, a couple for the wrist and then a couple for the shoulder. How's your shoulder? and center. Cat stretch in the middle. All right, left arm. Pause for a moment, find center. Inhale, reach. Exhale, thread the needle through. Breathe here. Great. Unwind. Free the arm, the wrist, and then the shoulder. A few nice big circles. And center. Again, cat stretch. Balance out, right, left, upper, middle, and lower back. Then we bow to child's pose. So again, stretching the tailbone down to the earth. Let your forehead come to the earth. Get really centered here, present. And then sliding through the arms. Take a little cobra flow, inhaling with the head and heart lift. And exhale, melting down. 2 more, grounding the lower body and lifting the upper. Shoulders away from your ears. Exhale. 1 more time. Okay, we're gonna add a twist here while we're on the ground. So right leg goes out, right angle, like a little half frog. And then we make a Sphinx pose in the upper body. So the elbows and shoulders align, forearms parallel to each other, and we root into those hands. So breathe here, long leg. So use the glutes and the quads of the long leg. Settle into the hips for a moment. The more you settle the lower body, maybe the little more lift we have in the upper. 1 more breath. Great. And then we thread left elbow under, hands connect, and then a big sort of rainbow up and over that right arm. Shimmy your shoulder blades under your back a little bit. Just enjoy this recline twist, mostly for in the heart, the shoulders. I know I feel a big stretch in the front of the shoulders and the chest. So breathe here, opening up. Good, 1 more big breath. Long in your spine, exhale just a little deeper as we melt. Might be surprising tight spots that you might feel. And then unwind back to center, re-ground in your Sphinx pose. So equal action in the legs, pressing down, and arms holding you up. Great, other side. So left knee just goes out at a right angle, toes angle out. Check in with this little half frog, half Sphinx. One more breath. And then we thread right elbow under, right arm under, connect the hands. Up and over, we get that counter twist. And again, you can scoot your shoulder blades under your back a little bit. Don't be surprised if your arm is way off the ground. Be gentle. Just breathe. One more breath. Right, unwind. Everything unwinds. Come back to the middle. And just bend your knees and let your hips sway a little bit. Nice. And then press back through table and all the way back to child's pose so we can get the counter pose. Lengthening the whole back body. Take a few breaths here. Great. And then back to center. Let's curl our toes, take a deep breath, and exhale, hips to the sky, downward facing dog. And even in this pose that you've done a million times, today, the focus of the heart. So can we really feel that opening, the front, sides, and back, all around the rib cage, the thoracic spine. Great, one more breath. Again, with the heart, the focus, let's lead with the heart to a nice high plank. We're pressing into the earth is holding us. Exhale, roll back up, keeping the heart open, shoulders away from the ears. 2 more, nice and slow, strong, graceful. One more time. Great, walking to the top of your mat, standing forward fold. Belly strong, let your body just melt over those legs. Ground into the feet. We inhale to a flat back. Here again, it's leading with the heart. Exhale, melting down. And root the feet, we rise up. Little back bend, lifting from behind the heart. Exhale, bring it to the heart center. Good, and then let your arms relax. Maybe roll out the shoulders. Reset into your Tadasana, this mountain pose for this new day. Check in with your lower body, anchored, present, strong, lifted and light. Great, inhale, arms rise. Let's clasp the hands together today. Steeple grip, first for 2 fingers up, and we sweep across the ceiling to the opposite corner as you ground the other leg. Good, inhale, center, other side, lifting up and over. One more each side, letting it just sway through. The sides get long, tractioning the body. Awesome. Stay tall. Just float your hands behind you. Let's do that little gripping again, or clasping of palms. So squeeze the shoulder blades, drop those arms down just enough to open up. Feel the front of the body have space. It's kind of like that Care Bear stare, letting the heart shoot out all that good energy to the world, beam it out. And then back to center, release. Just find neutral, feeling all that good energy moving around. Right, inhale, we lift. Exhale, take a little bow. Left leg back, nice big lunge. Exhale, straighten out that front leg. 2 more. Even in the lunge, can the heart stay open? We're not collapsing. And then we do our forward fold. Good. Great, and then back knee to the earth. Come on up, hands to your hips. So relax your shoulders, and we keep those shoulders pretty much over your hips as we sink into the lunge. Back leg glutes are strong. And then feel the sides opening and energy moving through all the way through your fingers out into the world. Right, and floating down. Let's step back like a slow motion moon salutation. Just take your hands to your hips, or to the sacrum. So roll the shoulder blades together, drop the tailbone, glutes are strong, and then find just a little lift here. Again, it's from the heart. It's not from just the head and neck lifting. It's pressing the hips forward, heart lifts, energy rising up. And center, and we'll switch it out. Left leg forward, glutes strong in that back leg as we sink into our hips, that low lunge. Again, shoulders over hips, the foundation set and lift. So settling in. How's this side feel? And reversing here. And releasing hands down. This is where we will curl the back toes. Come on up. And exhale, forward fold. Couple more. Those knees and hips moving. And then we'll take a big step forward, balance that out. Uttanasana, standing forward fold. And rise. Bring it to the heart. All right. Checking in. How are the hips? How are the legs? How's the spine and the heart? Add to it. Inhaling up, exhale, forward fold. Left leg back, big lunge. And now let's come up to warrior two. So we'll do our standing poses, the open hip poses today. Be sure that this front knee is right over your second and third toes. Reach in both directions and really from the heart. That's what those arms are moving out. All right, inhale, big stretch. Exhale, let's go through the heart today. Just kind of clear it out, open that up. A couple more. Flowing with intention, clearing some of the heaviness, and find that strong Virabhadrasana 2, warrior 2. 3 deep breaths here. Pulling the back arm back so you can sink deeper. Heart open. Great. Flip the front palm and just reverse warrior. Find your peaceful warrior. Again, being the change we want to see in the world, it has to happen from within. This slow journey, side angle, Parsva Konasana. Bring that anchor on your back foot even more to help open up the upper body. You got it. And then let's move. Inhale again, opening the front side. And then slow journey for that other long side. One more. Keeping that warrior lunge. Let's take 3 deep breaths here. Parsva Konasana, side, extended side angle pose. Great, and then come on up. Let's straighten that front leg. It probably wants a break. Mindful you don't lock your knee. Let's try Trikonasana, triangle pose. So we start with long straight legs, long spine, long arms, lots of long lines. Right over your front leg, come on down, big wings, Trikonasana. Breathe through all of this space. Think again, the space around your heart. Can we keep opening? Great, looking down, exhale. Inhale, reverse your triangle. Always feels nice to get that big, long stretch with a straight leg this time. Great, and back to your warrior 2 lunge. Make sure your block is available towards that right corner. All right, back arm tucks around. Take your time. Make sure your front foot feels ready. And then take flight. Round a little deeper. Open a little more. Strong standing leg. Really wrap the quads around the thigh bone. You've got it. Lifted leg, lots of energy there. You want to play with it, bend the knee, reach for that ankle. We open up from the heart and the hip. Breathe. Wherever you are, let's take another breath. Come on down, warrior two, if you can. Just take a breath. Nice. Straighten it out and switch it. Virabhadrasana 2, other side. How's this side feeling? And just always got to build the pose from the ground up. All right, movement with breath when you're ready. Inhale and play with it. Maybe it feels good to stay wide open and clearing your energy bubble, your boundary around you. Or maybe you want to go through that middle, the heart. Let's hold this one, 3 deep breaths. Super strong, engaged back leg. Last big breath. Flip the front palm and find that reverse. Keep sinking into your foundation. Open up around your heart. Free it. Parsva Konasana, the side angle pose. Find that diagonal line through the right side this time. Great, and then some movement here. Keep the core strong, stabilize. Protect the spine as you do these lateral, just side to side movements. All right, one more time. Let's find that side angle pose. Pause there. Feel strong. Again, back leg strong. Great. And come on up, straighten that front leg. Give it a little break. Reset if you need to. Triangle, Trikonasana. Inhale, stretch forward, come on down, Trikonasana, triangle pose. Engage the core, again, protecting the spine as we get longer to the sides. Exhale, look down, and inhale, reverse it. Nice big stretch. I always like to kind of imagine holding something like a piece of string in those top fingers, and it's connected all the way down to those bottom toes, and we're just stretching the space in between. Nice. Center. Preparing for Ardha Chandrasana, or half moon. So sometimes we get really long. Let's work with your foundation first, that front foot, straight forward, the knee tracks over it. Back arm, just tuck it back. Take your time. Let's trust that foot as we take flight into all this new energy around us. Let's expand into it. Breathe into it. And then playing with Chop Asana, the sugarcane pose, if you choose, no big deal. Just try it or not. When you're ready, we take our drop down. Nice, straighten it out, both sides, and then we find a wide angled stance, Prasarita Padottanasana. Let's keep hands on our hips today. Ground those outer ankles and feet. Inhale, up the front of your body, and we exhale, a slow forward fold. Hands right underneath your shoulders, tuck the chin. Bend your elbows and pull yourself down. Tuck your chin, let your head go. And we'll walk over to the right or towards the right, bending that right knee just right over your foot. Sink your tailbone down. Through center, other side, just bending the left knee. Keep that right foot pressing down. Tailbone anchoring. One more each side. Sinking down. Right, and then today let's take our hands forward to balance that out. Wide angle down dog sort of pose. Lengthening through the sides and the back. Through the legs. Great. And then hands right on your shoulders. Let's come to a flat back. Feel your strength. Arms wide. Root down to lift. Nice, and bring it to your heart. And toe heel in, or take a little hop. Find center. Shake it out. All right, so take a big full body breath. Find yourself here once again. Let's do another balance and into the hips, which we almost always need. So our standing figure 4, balance. Let's do right side first. Bring the left knee up and over. Flex the foot. And keep sitting into that imaginary chair beneath you. Hands can stay at the hips or center. Find that sweet spot that's really opening layers for you. You can play with a twist if you want to. Again, it's just practice. Elbow towards the arch. Heart stays open. And we'll press down to rise up. Shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. Nice. Other side. And starting with some juicy joints, knees and ankles, really get in here, hips. Then subtly shift. Let's lift and open from your right hip, flex the foot. Find that little chair beneath you here. Twist option is always available if you want to play and practice. Come on up. Nice job. Shake it all out. Nice. Alrighty, good practice, good balance. As always, it's like the more activity that goes on in the world, we need to keep finding our center every day and whatever works for you. Today it's yoga, hopefully. All right, ground those feet. Take an inhale, let it rise, and one more forward fold here. Folding over. Let's actually bend our knees really deeply. Hug your body together. One more breath, opening up the back of the body, melting a little deeper. And stepping back to another downward facing dog. 3 deep breaths here. Melting your heart. Melting the mind. So let it rest, let it feel. Great. And then crossing the ankles to come to a seat. Stretch those legs out. Roll the shoulders up, back and down. And take a moment in staff pose. Feel your strength to sit tall, open heart. Grounded through each leg. Then the left knee comes in. Let's keep the right knee or right leg long. Gentle twist from the heart to the right. So just a little rotation, and then we add our forward fold. To keep both legs pressing down, this bent knee side is trying to really stay down. Another few breaths to keep bringing out around the heart, and then just let the upper body be heavy. Great. And then rise up. Let's do the opposite here. Twisting to the left. Rotate the heart around, around, around. And then slide your right arm down that long leg. Back arm can be up close to your ear or touch around your back. Very similar to our side angle standing pose. Great, and then rise up. Let's do our tripod to open it all up. Ground the left hand, and then we come up. So we're using that back arm for support. Reach, open, breathe. And floating down, reset in the middle. Again, relax the shoulders, take a breath. And then right knee comes in. Open it up, reset. Inhale, twisting towards that long leg as we lift, create space in the spine, and then we just keep bowing and keep the heart like the beacon of light shining out. Great. Come on up, and again, counter twist. So the heart rotates to the right towards that bent knee side, and come down slowly using the bottom leg as a balance here. Back arm around your back or tucked close to your ear. And then rising up, ground your back hand, come on up. Put yourself down. Align both legs out in front of you. And take a breath. Inhale up through the sides, up through the front. Exhale just a little bit. Let's do this in 3 breaths. Inhale, rise. Exhale. Inhale one more time. Exhaling again, heart reaching out. And then let's do a nice big surrender, letting go of all effort in your neck and your face, your jaw. Soothing and calming the nervous system. More breath expanding into the back and melting just a bit deeper. Great. Pull up slowly. Pause. Then roll your neck a little bit. So just finding balance up and down, side to side. And the lateral ear, ear to shoulder. And then where is center? Where is that perfect spot of balance? All right, let's roll down. Find a block. You can use a bolster also if you want, or just your hands. I'm going to do a little restorative fish pose, which is really nice for opening the front of the body. With the block, we take it this way and tuck it underneath the bottom of your shoulder blades. So kind of wiggling into it. Those little wings would tuck. So then your shoulders themselves are hanging off of that support. So adjust as you need to. You can always use a blanket if it's feeling softer. And then legs, I like to just take legs long, rolling the toes, big toes towards each other. I can kind of hook them. And then I just breathe from the heart. So I'm grounded in the lower body. And just really open in the front. The energy rises into the heart. That heart energy moves into the throat and to the mind. Let's be here for a moment. Another breath or two. Then bend your knees, feet to the ground, roll to one side, slide the block out, and then onto your back again. Feet wide, knees touch. Open the arms and just settle. It's a big back bend. Windshield wiper, knees swaying side to side. And back to center, hug your knees in. So letting the pelvis go just front to back, up and down a little bit. And we'll use the block in between your knees. Squeeze the block. Scoot your hips to the right, knees kind of up and over. One more twist, right arm grounded. Just surrender the upper body, the whole body really. Unwind. Scoot the hips left, knees come up and over. Unwind to center, free the block. Give yourself a nice hug. And listen to yourself. So if there's a pose you're craving today, go for it. We have a few minutes before Shavasana. I'm gonna maybe work with a little inversion. We've got the block handy. It's a nice way to just shift the energy within you. But if you're craving something else, go for it. Just for a moment here. Take another breath or two wherever you are, wherever you've chosen to be. We'll make a slow journey to the final pose of Shavasana, where we can just soak it all up, all the goodness that you've just done through all the different ways we can move the body. Settle into your Shavasana. I'm going to speak from a seat, as always. Rock your head gently side to side. Balance those sides and find center and let go. Soften the face, the eyes, forehead, cheeks. Maybe shift the jaw side to side. Feel the tension that can hang out there. Big roll the shoulders back and down. Big release down your arms and hands. And back to the heart center and just find ease there. Being the light, being the love, being the change we want to see in the world starts within our hearts. Soften down your back. Just notice any places of tension. Soften your glutes. Let those legs be heavy. Let the whole back body just melt into the earth for a moment. Feel held, feel grounded, feel safe, feel strong. Healing energy from the earth is there for you. Let each breath sink you deeper. Just a few more moments to pause, to integrate all that you're doing every day. Just these moments, these islands of peace. Three more full body breaths just to clear out anything else that's not needed to be held. And to fill in with you, your light, your essence, the unique glow you bring to this world. Awareness of your body again, just wiggle and stretch as you re-enter this day. Roll to a side and rise to a seat, or we'll close our practice. Take a moment, take a big breath of this peace that we've created. Peace, love, healing. all of it. Bring it in and let it ripple outward into your homes and communities. Again, fill up, rippling outward farther, state and country. One more around all the continents. May all beings in all worlds be happy and free. Closing with a final Om, uniting us all. Om. Thank you so much for being a part of this practice. Have a beautiful day. Namaste.